People love Goku from Dragon Ball because he has one of the most relentless work ethics in anime. In this video, I'm going to break down 5 key principles inspired by Goku that you can use to develop your own unstoppable work ethic. First things first, you need to start pushing yourself beyond your limits. The biggest self-development mistake people make is stopping as soon as things get hard. Most people plateau because all they do is enough to feel good about themselves, but never enough to force real growth. Goku never trains at the same level for too long. During his pre-Namek training, he constantly increased the gravity machine's difficulty from 20 times to 50 times, then to 100 times, just to keep growing. Goku understands that growth is inevitable if you keep pushing beyond your limits. You can do the same. Start by choosing one area of your life you want to improve, then slightly increase the challenge of your training or practice sessions every week. If you run 2 miles in a workout, add a quarter mile next time. If you study for an hour, add 10 extra minutes the next time you study. Progress doesn't happen in huge leaps. It happens through small, consistent increases over time. Next, you need to train with complete focus. Most people work with constant distractions around them, checking their phone every 5 minutes, getting pulled into random conversations, or watching Netflix while studying. The result? Low efficiency, slow progress, and a lot of wasted time. Goku and the Z-Fighters made some of their most extreme progress when they isolated themselves in the hyperbolic time chamber. It was a perfect place. It eliminated all distractions. This allowed Goku to focus entirely on his training and goals. You should create your own hyperbolic time chamber by removing all distractions when you're working or training. Find a quiet place and put your phone in another room, then set a 90-minute deep work timer and commit to working without interruptions. If you can train your ability to focus deeply, you'll outperform 99% of people. If this content has been useful for you so far, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Now that you're focused, make sure you're surrounding yourself with strong opponents. One of the quickest ways to level up in life is through competition, but most people ignore it. Why? Because it forces them to face their weaknesses. Goku rarely trains alone. He actively seeks out opponents that are stronger than him, because he knows that's the only way to improve and challenge himself. Every major power-up Goku's ever had in the series came from fighting someone who pushed him beyond his limits. Find someone who's better than you, whether it's in a gym, in business, or in any skill that you're developing. Train with them, compete against them, and force yourself to rise to their level. If you don't have access to real-world competition, watch the best in your field, analyze their techniques, and challenge yourself to match them. Growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone, so make sure you're getting out of it. Next, you need to stop making excuses and train even when it sucks. Most people only work when they feel like it, and that's why most people never reach their full potential. If you only try to improve yourself when it's convenient to you, you're just going to stay average forever. Goku trains whether he feels like it or not. He doesn't wait for motivation, and he doesn't skip training just because he's tired. He does the work no matter what. Even when he's injured, exhausted, or completely outmatched, he never makes excuses. Try using the 5-minute rule the next time you feel unmotivated. If you don't feel like training or doing something difficult, commit to doing it just for 5 minutes. Most of the time, once you start, you'll just keep going. If not, at least you did something, which adds to the consistency needed to build a strong habit. Stop waiting to feel ready. The people who succeed in life are the ones who show up regardless. And finally, none of these other steps will matter unless you find your why. Most people fail, not because they aren't capable, but because they don't have a strong enough reason to keep going. If your motivation's weak, your effort is going to be weak. If your reason is strong, you're going to keep going, no matter how hard it gets. Goku doesn't just train for fun, he trains to protect his friends, family, and universe. He's not just chasing strength for strength's sake, he's trying to be strong enough when it truly matters. That's why he can face impossible odds and never back down, because his purpose is bigger than his pain. You need to take some time in self-reflection and ask yourself, why do you really do the things you do? What's your ultimate goal in life? And how do you want to be remembered? Once you've figured this out, make sure all your goals align with it. Write down your why and keep it visible. When things get tough, remind yourself of it. Now you know all these steps, you're ready to level up. Comment below which one you're going to start implementing today as a commitment to the world that you're taking action. But don't let your self-development journey end here. If you want to unlock even more superhuman traits in real life, check out my other videos. I guarantee they'll give you an edge most people will never have. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Until next time, together we are beyond human.